Everyone tells you to drink more water. Your doctor says it, your trainer says it, the internet says it. Drink more water. Stay hydrated. 8 glasses a day. But nobody ever tells you when to stop. On July 4th, 2023, a 35-year-old mother named Ashley Summers spent the day outside with her family in Indiana. It was hot. She felt dehydrated. So she did what everyone tells you to do. She drank water. She drank 4 bottles of water in 20 minutes, 64 ounces. That is about 2 liters. She walked into her garage. She collapsed. By the time paramedics arrived, her brain had already started swelling. She was rushed to the hospital. She never recovered. Ashley Summers, a healthy 35-year-old mother of 2, was dead from water. The thing that is supposed to keep you alive killed her in hours. This is not a one-time event. This has happened before, and it will happen again, because nobody talks about the other side of hydration. In 2007, a 28-year-old woman named Jennifer Strange entered a radio contest in Sacramento, California. The contest was called Hold Your Wee for a Wee. The rules were simple. Drink as much water as you can without going to the bathroom. The last person standing wins a Nintendo Wii. Jennifer drank nearly 2 gallons of water in 3 hours. That is about 7.5 liters. During the contest, she told the radio host her head was hurting. She said her stomach felt like it was going to burst. One of the DJs joked on air, maybe we should have had them sign a release form. A listener called in and warned the station that drinking too much water could kill someone. The host laughed it off. Jennifer went home after the contest. She called her employer and said she had the worst headache of her life. A few hours later, her mother found her dead in her home. She was 28 years old. She had 3 children. The cause of death was acute water intoxication. So how does water, the most basic thing your body needs, kill you? The answer is sodium. Your brain runs on a very precise balance of water and sodium. Every cell in your body depends on this balance. When you drink a normal amount of water, your kidneys filter out the excess and keep sodium levels stable. Your body is designed to handle this, but your kidneys have a limit. They can only process about 27 to 33 ounces of water per hour. That is roughly 1 liter. If you drink more than that in a short period of time, the excess water has nowhere to go. It floods into your bloodstream. Your blood becomes diluted. Sodium levels drop rapidly. This condition is called hyponatremia. Hypo means low, natrium means sodium, emia means in the blood. Low sodium in the blood. And when sodium drops, water rushes into your cells through osmosis. Your cells swell. Every cell in your body starts expanding like a balloon. Now here is the problem. Most of your organs can handle a little swelling. Your skin stretches, your muscles expand, but your brain cannot. Your brain sits inside a rigid skull. There is no room to expand. When your brain cells absorb excess water, the brain pushes against the inside of the skull. This is called cerebral edema. Brain swelling, the pressure builds. First you get a headache, then nausea, then confusion, then seizures. Then the swelling crushes your brainstem. The brainstem controls your breathing and your heartbeat. When it gets compressed, both stop. You die. Not from drowning, not from poison, from water pushing your brain against your own skull until it shuts down. And this can happen in hours. In Ashley Summers' case, she drank 64 ounces in 20 minutes and was dead the same day. In Jennifer Strange's case, she drank about 2 gallons over 3 hours and died within 5 hours. This is not about drinking 8 glasses of water across a day. That is perfectly safe. This is about drinking large amounts of water in a very short period of time. When you overwhelm your kidneys, the water has nowhere to go except into your cells. And there are more cases than you think. In 2005, a 21-year-old college student named Matthew Carrington died during a fraternity hazing at Chico State University in California. He was forced to drink large amounts of water while doing calisthenics in a cold basement. He collapsed and died of water intoxication. In 2014, a 17-year-old high school football player in Georgia named Zyrese Oliver drank 2 gallons of water and 2 gallons of Gatorade after practice because he was cramping. He collapsed at home and died from hyponatremia. In 2023, in a New York prison, an inmate died after drinking excessive amounts of water. The prison staff did not recognize the symptoms of water intoxication. And in 2022, a scientific study published in the Clinical Kidney Journal suggested that even Bruce Lee, the legendary martial artist, may have died from hyponatremia. The researchers found that Lee had consumed large amounts of liquid in the hours before his death, and that his kidneys were unable to excrete the excess water. The World Health Organization lists water intoxication as a recognized cause of death. The United States military has documented multiple deaths from water intoxication during basic training when recruits were told to drink water constantly in extreme heat. So how much water is too much? The general guideline is no more than 1 liter per hour. Your kidneys can handle that. If you are exercising or sweating heavily, you should also replace electrolytes, not just water. Sodium, potassium, magnesium, these keep the balance. If you feel bloated, nauseous, or get a sudden headache after drinking a lot of water, stop drinking immediately. These are early warning signs of hyponatremia. If someone around you becomes confused, starts slurring their speech, or has a seizure after drinking large amounts of water, call emergency services immediately. This is a medical emergency. The treatment is intravenous saline, a concentrated salt solution delivered directly into the bloodstream to restore sodium levels. But it must be done carefully. Correcting sodium too fast can also damage the brain. The irony is brutal. We live in a world that tells you every single day to drink more water. There are apps that remind you. There are water bottles with time markers on the side. There are influencers telling you to drink a gallon a day. But nobody tells you that the same thing keeping you alive can kill you if you drink too much too fast. Ashley Summers was not reckless. She was not doing a challenge. She was a mother who was thirsty on a hot day, and she died because nobody ever told her that water has a lethal dose. If you learned something from this video that could save your life, subscribe. Because tomorrow we are going to talk about a part of your face where popping a pimple can send bacteria straight to your brain.